Hey guys, M4T just coming at you with a quick off-the-cuff video about a correction I need to make to one of my first reviews, actually the first review on the Git2P. See, originally my opinion about the photo taking capabilities were that the images came out hazy and that the compression was really bad. But I messed up, and I need to apologize to anyone who is looking into buying that camera for its photo capabilities, and especially I need to apologize to GitUp because I probably slammed the photo capabilities, and I don't know if it cost them any sales. But this is me kind of trying to make good on it. I apologize for messing that up because I pride myself on making very easy to consume reviews, but even though I'm not as thorough as other people, I do try to be as honest as possible. And well, just I am being honest basically. But in this case, I had a blind spot and I messed it up. And what happened was the proprietary engine that they use to make their RAWs are very hard to open, and on a Mac you can't even convert them. You have to go to a PC to do it. So what I did was I installed a program, a wine wrapper, in order to run a converter for RAW to DNGs. It's a specific converter with a specific .ini file, which has the format in it that allows that program to convert it to. You can see how complicated this is. But anyways, I finally did it at the request of a viewer named Tim D, and because of him, I was able to kind of put a lot more work into it, and just me trying to kind of please my viewers in a way. But originally I have a photo like this, for example. And you zoom in, and this is what you see: fringing. You see just kind of this weird smoothness, and obviously it's just a bad JPEG engine, and I did not recommend this for photos. But what happened was when I converted the RAWs, what I saw was basically the whole glory of the 16 megapixel sensor in the Git2P. And it's got some grain in it. For example, this is the RAW with color from the Git2P put on top of it, and what we have here is just a lot more detail. It's noisy, but you can take care of that to some degree. But a lot of times you don't show your pictures at 100% anyways. You'll size them down. But already right there we have way more detail and quality out of the photo engine in Git2P. Doing processing on the RAW, you have a lot less haze as well. And so I was totally wrong about that, and once again, I'm sorry about it. Let's just go through it and be thorough a little bit about the details. So here I am looking at a drink dispenser in McDonald's, and you can see Fruitopia, see this bad compression here. Well, when you go to the corrected RAW now, you just have grain, and of course you can probably just edit that out. Now I put this comparison here, and I'll put a link in the description box below to where I store these files, so you can go check them out for yourself if you want to decide whether or not you want to get the Git2P for photos. But this is on the right side. This is the regular JPEG engine. This is the correction, and this is just the RAW. And so I'll zoom out here, and what you can see is it's just a side by side. So when you open up the RAW file in Photoshop, you'll get this kind of RAW processor, and as you can see, it's not easy to adjust the RAW manually. For example, you can't just change the temperature and the tint. You're not going to reach proper colors out of that. You're gonna have to go a lot deeper into all these settings. Or what I do is I basically take the processed JPEG from the Git2P and I overlay the colors on top of the RAW, and what that does is it basically transfers a corrected, because GitUp knows their equipment better than we do, and so it just takes those corrected colors and just adjusts the color on the on the RAW files. So yeah, so I apologize again to GitUp. I made a mistake. I messed up, and I'm owning up to it with this video. And so I'm gonna put some annotations on my original video as well to link back to this, and hopefully people will notice that.